I'm originally from Sierra Leone. I kind of knew that I wanted to go to med school from a very early age, maybe like, 10, around that age. When I actually got into medical school here, I was like, wow, so, this has been years in the making, and finally, it's happening. One of the things that always was kind of at the back of my mind was how to pay for medical school. I'm going to get out of here and feel like, I have this overwhelming burden of, paying all my student loans back. Getting the scholarship, it actually took all of that pressure off. Now I know I can pursue what I want to do without having to worry about, getting out of medical school with a mountain of debt.
When I turned 15, I got a job working in the hospital kitchen in Springfield that my parents actually met in. At that point, I really wasn't thinking about healthcare at all. I started to love the chances I got to go up to patients' rooms and talk to them and hear their stories. I started to realize that maybe working in healthcare would be for me. I am the first person in my family to go to college. One of the great things about me being able to come to UMass, and something I feel very fortunate for, is being able to receive the scholarship that I did. It made me feel so fortunate to be able to just focus 100% on getting through medical school and being the best doctor I can be.
I wouldn't be able to be here getting this wonderful education had somebody not decided to make a sacrifice for me. When I think back now, as I look forward as well, I recognize that I have to give back too. Even if I can't give back very much at first, but there's somebody who's going to benefit from me making that sacrifice and be able to take advantage of the opportunities that UMass has to offer that they give us every day.
I just felt so fortunate to be accepted at UMass. It allowed me to fulfill my dream of becoming a physician, and it really was an outstanding education. It was my lottery win. Our oldest daughter, Emily, was fortunate to go to the school as well.
We encouraged Emily to attend UMass from the time she started to applying to medical school. We strongly encouraged her to stick with UMass because we knew how wonderful Nico's experience was, and we loved the school, and we knew that she would get a fabulous education.
We've been fortunate to have a great life and healthy children, and we know that as the time has gone on, the expense of education has risen dramatically, and we feel it's really a small part that we can offer to continue the educational support that many students need.
It's just will allow some young man or woman to fulfill their dreams, and hopefully they will go on to become an incredible physician. And I can really think of nothing else we would rather do with our money.
You're admitted to our school because you're one of the best students who's applied to medical school from across the nation. Not because of who you know, not because of how much you have, but what you can become.
We are looking at the potential not just to touch that student's life, but to have a return on that investment in that student through all of the hundreds and thousands of patients that that student is going to touch through their career as a physician.
Having been able to be close to my family while in medical school at UMass has been huge for me, and I think that staying in the area, hopefully in Massachusetts, maybe even at UMass, would be a great thing for me and for the rest of my training.